Think about it now. That Skoll special, smothered in gravy and onions, side of red beans and rice, some greens. That's some good eating.
Man. Exactly how long I gotta be in this motherfucker? Hey, you said 10 minutes. Hey, motherfucker, you like to hit my goddamn head! You ponytail wearing motherfucker! Hell wrong with you?
Hello, Nomads, and welcome to the Nomads of Fantasy Podcast, episode 152. Can you believe it? We are smack dab right in the middle of the Summer of Sam. And, well, for this episode, I am your host. My name is Eric, but I'm not alone. I also have with me bail bondsman Brandon.
I think that's a gun pressed against my dick.
Forgot about that.
And I have arms dealer Dave.
When you robbed banks, did you forget where your car was then too? Lewis.
Yeah. That was...
Oh man, that
Lewis.
fucking Melanie.
Yeah. These quotes are from the 1997 Quentin Tarantino film Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown, yeah. We're doing Jackie Brown for the Summer of Sam, because obviously this is starring Samuel L. Jackson, among others in this stacked cast here. This released on Christmas Day in 1997, actually, in the United States.
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yep. Not the most successful of Tarantino's movies. Budget of $12 million.
I think it's probably
brought in $75 million about, but
it's
probably the most one of the more like maybe I don't know if it's lesser known, but maybe underrated Quentin Tarantino movies.
Underrated.
Yeah.
definitely the least watched and least talked about. I think it's very rare when I've met like one person that said, out of all of the Tarantino movies, this is probably my favorite. And usually other people say everything else from Pulp Fiction to you name it,
Kill
right?
Bill.
And there's eras when you look at Tarantino where my wife and I were talking about his filmography, and we think about, like Django or what was the last one he did?
Did Hateful Eight? That was
Hateful Eight, and
I don't think that was the most. Was that the most recent one that he's done? I think
Django.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, right. Yep. Once Upon a Time. Yep. That's right.
Yeah. So, but kind of not, I don't know, more mature, a little bit more polished, where these seem more indie.
Mhm.
And I think this is definitely feels more Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, very indie, very heavy on the music, and really relying on just acting and, just cool
Good story.
Yeah, definitely.
camera shots.
What is your guys' experience with this movie coming? Have both of you seen it before?
This, I think, is my last Tarantino haul. I think this is the last one that I haven't seen of his. I do remember, like, back in the 90s when I was in college, this was on the campus, like, TV station, just like they get whatever movies you get on your campus TV.
Yeah.
We didn't have we had internet back then, but you just got free cable. But I never watched it. I saw like a little bit of it, and I was probably bored and stoned and went wandering around the campus or something like that. But no, this is the first time I've actually sat and watched it through. Went in blind-ish. I knew it was about like a flight attendant and some hilarity ensues, but this one was super fun. I didn't know that because the movie didn't feel as Tarantino-y to me. It doesn't feel like a Tarantino movie really at all.
I was thinking this is like him saying this is the anti-Quentin Tarantino movie, as far as like it's still gonna be my approach, but it's like I'm not gonna do what I've been doing.
Right.
I've picked up on that too.
But then I found out that it was based off of a book, which I was like,
right, he had some source
this
material
makes
to
so
work
much
off
more
of.
sense now that it doesn't. it doesn't feel like a Tarantino movie, whether it's like the gratuitous violence or like this movie has a way different like pace than most of his
He
movies.
wasn't in this movie either, was he? He didn't make a cameo.
Most movies have like a big thing at the beginning of them. Like
fairly
the
linear.
restaurant scene in Pulp Fiction, and then it fucking kicks off. Or doesn't Kill Bill start off with somebody getting murdered? I believe right in the beginning.
Yeah,
Reservoir
high
Dogs.
Intensity the conversation at the table about milk. Yeah,
Reservoir Dogs. They fucking. It's like an intro, and then all of a sudden they cut to like dude gunshot wound in the car, and he's screaming, and like. But this one is just like a slow burn all the way up to the end.
Slow burn.
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, it says that he was gonna do after Pulp Fiction, he was planning to either film Freaky Deaky or Kill Shot and have another director make Rum Punch, but he changed his mind after rereading it and saying that he fell in love with the novel all over again. So seemed like a personal passion project, which was pretty cool.
Had you seen it, Eric?
No, this is my first. I mean, I've heard of it before, obviously, just among Quentin Tarantino's filmography, but like, no, this was another one of my Tarantino holes that I didn't really know anything about either.
Yeah, did it complete all your holes filled now with Quentin Tarantino?
I don't really want my holes filled with Quentin Tarantino. You've
seen everything else that he's done, right?
I think so. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I haven't seen. I want to say that I haven't. I think I've seen every single part of Pulp Fiction, but I don't know if I've sat through and watched the whole thing all the way through.
You're saving one of the best for last, then. Okay.
I think looking at his filmography, I think the only other one is Death Proof, which I haven't seen that one, but that's the only other one.
Death Proof is fun. Yeah.
Isn't that? Yeah, I was watching actually like on Prime last night after this one ended. It started showing like a preview for Death Proof. It just started rolling that with like Kurt Russell and stuff, and that seemed like a fun one. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going back and watching that one. But no, this is definitely one of the last ones, and one of the ones that I wanted to fill. Like I said, I went in like you, Dave, sort of completely blind, not really knowing at all what the story was about. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. What about you, Brandon?
Fun part.
This is the last one for me as well, and I started watching it a year ago, and I got halfway through, and I had to turn it off, or I don't know, fell asleep, and just never returned to it. And I knew, and I knew Tarantino movies will be on the podcast. I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep this one fresh and just know that I like it, and I'll just come back to it. But I will say, I'm probably showing my cards here a little bit. The middle act is kind of boring. For me, and that's probably why I fell asleep. There's a lot of talking and planning.
A lot of exposition and a lot of setup,
not knowing where the story is going and why Tarantino isn't just having people randomly killed yet.
Yeah,
because we have that happen in the beginning, and then So, anywho, I haven't seen this movie. It's been out for a while. I definitely, by the end of it, really liked it. I thought it finishes very well, but it's definitely like going to challenge you if you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino. As formulaic, if there is a formula, his style, but this felt like a little dialed back, but knowing that it's based off of a book, different material, maybe he wanted to respect it and just put his spin on it. So
yeah.
But yeah, does anybody want to take a shot at going over the main characters and the plot, and then we'll kind of get into discussing this one?
Yeah, I mean,
1, 2, 3, not it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a.
I'll be honest. I kind of got confused with some of the heist shit later on. So if you're just gonna,
I mean,
specific with that part.
Yeah, I think that's the most complicated part of the story, but we can sort of discuss that later. But the main overarching plot is you have Samuel L. Jackson's character Ordell Roby. Is it Roby or Robbie? I think it's Roby.
Roby, sure.
Yeah. So he's a gun runner in L.A. And he's got his buddy there, Robert De Niro, which his character's name was Luis.
I had no idea De Niro was in here.
No, me neither.
Just seeing him as like this stoner old fucking like burnout criminal is fucking great, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
He played it perfect.
I didn't know about Chris Tucker either being in this movie with Beaumont.
young.
I wrote that in all capital letters. Fucking Chris Tucker. The world needs more Chris Tucker. Fucking 5 minutes later, no more Chris Tucker.
He was short lived.
Dude, that's a knock against this movie where like they needed more scenes with him.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was a means
excellent together.
He was a means to an end to show Sam Jackson's character and like what he is capable of, and like if
he's in the first
cross
act.
him. Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. And I think Jackie Brown is introduced more or less in the second act.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like it was a slow start with her.
Yeah.
It's okay. But after Chris Tucker, I think he's a scene stealer, dude. He was goddamn good.
He was in 2 scenes, at his apartment and then getting into the trunk of the car, and that's it.
That trunk shot. I love Tarantino's trunk shot. He always has the camera up at the people looking at a trunk, and it's so menacing. And you're still trying to figure out Sam Jackson's character at this point. And Chris Tucker is just so good. I think he was so good.
It was far away that they showed it. Like usually, that's why I thought it was weird, because usually Tarantino's like up in your face showing people get blasted.
I kind of like that. That was like that pulled out shot where you just see him drive around the corner.
He just turns
into the parking lot. Yep. He's like, oh, it's gonna be like a 20-minute drive. He just fucking goes right around the corner. Yeah, so that was funny.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, Chris Tucker, excellent.
Yeah. I felt bad for him. He got done dirty. He was promised some chicken and waffles, and just he just got 2 fucking bullets to the head. But that I mean, Chris Tucker's character was basically a setup for like, okay, if you fuck up with Ordell, because both Jackie Brown and Beaumont both work for Ordell, and they're selling and they're smuggling like money and drugs for him. Basically, fuck up, this is what happens. So that's kind of sets up Jackie's story when she comes later, which she's a flight attendant for this Cabo airline, and essentially all of Ordell's money is tied up in Mexico. So he's got like $500,000 down in Mexico, and she's smuggling back the money, for him. She gets picked up.
We learned how he got that money in there, or he just worked hard to get it.
Yeah, it's just selling guns.
Money.
Yep, selling guns, and he had to
doing gun stuff.
Right. There's a throwaway line where he's just like, "Oh yeah, I got $500,000 in a lockbox down in Cabo." Okay.
Yeah.
What do you expect a dude with like a little braided chin?
His fucking
thing
hair,
and a fucking black guy with
off.
A ponytail.
He looks so stupid.
What else is he supposed to do in life besides be a gun runner? That's his MO.
Isn't he the best? Isn't this if you like Sam Jackson? I feel like
the ponytail, man.
I feel like it's a perfect pick for the summer of Sam, because there's so many great roles that he's done in his career. But like, I just think that like when I saw this movie, and I like instantly loved. He's a great villain.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not likable in any way.
No.
And they try, and the story tries to kind of yes.
He tries to murder everybody that gets in.
But his
even
outfit,
an inkling of. No, that's why I wore this beautiful outfit tonight, just for him.
Well, it's funny, like because I mean, just going back to the setting also of the movie. I thought this movie took place in the 70s just by the style and stuff, but it's contemporary to the time. Yeah, right.
It takes place in 1995.
I'm like,
specifically
95, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess there was that one Foxy Brown song in there.
Later, but
which I don't know. The character was based off. I don't know. I feel like this one, Sam Jackson. Like we were saying in Minecraft, like they just said, Jack Black, be as Jack Black as you can. This was just Sam Jackson being like fun motherfucking Sam Jackson.
Oh yeah,
reminded me of his character from Die Hard.
Dude, yeah.
Zeus from Die Hard 3.
Yeah,
I got that. Except a lot dirtier, I guess. Not quite as nice, but sorry, that was I wrote that comparison down where they just like let Sam be Sam.
Yeah.
Let him go.
No, if you like Sam Jackson and you haven't seen this movie, like, what are you doing? You have to see this movie. Maybe people aren't selling it
just
to
for the hair,
because Pam Grier is great in it as the lead.
Yeah, she's great. Like,
everybody's great in it.
The movie is called Jackie Brown, but like Sam Jackson is the lead. Like he steals this movie.
No, he's the villain.
Yeah, but
Jackie Brown is
I feel like he makes this movie. Like
he's pretty much actually the main. He might be in here more than Pam Grier is.
I think he is. I think he is.
I mean, he's a main component of it.
Definitely in the beginning. I mean, he's in it all throughout, and then like you said, Pam or Jackie Brown's not introduced until like almost an hour into the movie.
I wrote 27 minutes. She does the opening.
Okay, 27
scene,
minutes. All right.
And we get to introduced to her, but then it's like Ordell and Chris Tucker and Louis and the woman
Melanie.
Get her
Melanie.
What is? All right, explain this part because I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. You're
fine
explaining the plot, but
no, we can just pop off.
Yeah, it evolves into like a weird heist, and we can talk to that. But going over the characters because there's a whole, there's detectives and all this. There's a lot of characters.
Michael Keaton,
fuck yeah.
Dude. But yeah, Melanie, real quick. What was she? Just like
she's a stoner girl.
His little beach girl. Yeah, his little beach surfer girl.
She just had like mommy daddy money and just had her own place.
Yeah,
it was just.
That's what it seemed like.
Home all day, never without a job, just like
maybe she gives get some money from Ordell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he's paying for stuff too.
It seems like he just keeps her around for fun. He needs a little little side something here and there. Yeah, but
all right, she was interesting. It was just
he says he has because he says he has Melanie. He has what's her name? Was it Sophie or Simone? Sorry, Simone and Sharonda. Like he's got like 3 different girls in different parts of the city. So like he's wherever he needs to go and wherever he is, he's got a place to stay. So
it's such an interesting story to experience because it's not like anything else. If you think about it, it's like we are trying to explain it, but we're like, there's the antagonist who's the main character for a good chunk of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we learned a lot about his background. We don't really know anything about Jackie Brown's background at all. She's a mysterious woman that everyone's like allured to.
The main thing we learn is that she got in some trouble previously, which kind of, set her on a not great path. But like basically the reason why she's in this situation is because she got caught, smuggling some drugs for her ex-husband or whatever. And
that was it. Yeah.
Right. And then she turned him in, but that messed up her whole career. So now she's like making shit money on the shitty airline. So she's like kind of forced to, get into this shady business with Ordell to, keep, make some money and keep living. But yeah, so she was kind of forced into this situation. So you feel a little bit for her, but I don't know if I felt bad for her, really.
There's no likable character.
She comes off as the victim, but
to like her.
Yeah, but
no, it's when she's explaining it. I think it was who she's explaining to, the bail bondsman or the cop or whatever.
Yeah, Max.
But like
ex-Cherry.
She's a when
who I love. I thought that guy was great. I guess he'd be the only good one.
Yeah, Robert
the
Forster.
Good guy the whole.
I didn't know he was dead.
Heart of gold.
It made me sad.
Yeah, he passed.
And I also didn't know that he was born in Rochester, New York, which was kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's excellent though. He grounds the movie. He's just very cool dude.
Yeah, I like him
throughout. And he's just in love with this woman.
Right?
He just wants to help her.
I love that scene. The moment he picks her up from county, I was like, okay, here we go. Because the music kicks in. She's walking all slow up to the gate. He's just looking at her I'm like, he's instantly just falling for her.
Which
I didn't know that he would become a character. I didn't think he'd become a character because when you're following Ordell and he's doing all these moves and he's gonna do this thing with Chris Tucker. Then there's all the shifting of money and laundering money and moving it around and keeping it away so it can't be traced. It's a lot of that in this movie. And it's really hard to follow. But then he ends up getting this bailsman guy, Maxwell Cherry, or is that
Max Cherry? Yeah.
Max Cherry. And you think he's going to be in one scene. No, he's in the entire movie. And he's one of the main characters that we follow. And it's just interesting
Well,
that
he has a pretty big first scene with Ordell. Like I had a feeling he was going to be around, and he had.
Oh, really? I didn't. Tarantino just writes characters so well that they'll just have one scene, especially like with Chris Tucker wasn't in it for very long. But then I was like, oh wow, this guy is like
you got me there
in it, and he's smooth.
I liked Max, and I also felt bad for him because like he's head over heels for Jackie. Jackie sort of acts like she's reciprocating, but really she's sort of using Max as a means to an end. Because I mean,
he can't trust her by the end,
right?
I mean,
which I'm assuming I'm assuming he knows because the ending is a whole different story. We can get to that, later.
But yeah, a lot of good characters in this movie. And like I think, towards the end there when Jackie, like I don't know where we want to go or what we want to talk about.
Hold on a second. We haven't even talked about their detectives, which Batman's in this.
Oh yeah, Michael Keaton, of course.
Michael Keaton is in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw him in the credits.
He was very Michael Keaton-y.
I was gonna say be very Michael Keaton, dude. The way he like walks.
You got the head nod,
like the eyebrows, and dude, he was very Michael Keaton. But I loved it. I was like, oh, this is like having a delicious flavor of ice cream that I've never had before. I'm like, oh, I love ice cream. This is an excellent flavor of ice cream. It's just like, oh, Keaton, like you and a Tarantino, this is great. I love Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. And he's Keaton it up, man. I was loving him in this movie. I could have done more with him, actually. He kind of was just kind of in and out of his scenes. I wish he was kind of like had a scene long with Jackie Brown on a mission, but he's always just kind of
interrogating,
in and out, interrogating and stuff like that.
Yep, exactly. We also, I feel like
he was very cocky, but I loved it.
We also can't gloss. I mean, you mentioned it a little bit in the beginning, Brandon, but the music, just the soundtrack to this movie is awesome.
Love the soundtrack.
And I mean, it's like the Tarantino, like Reservoir Dogs, so it's got like that classic sound of the 70s vibe to it, but this had like Delphonics and like even older stuff. But
I love.
It was hard for me to like place the time.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was like 80s because they got like beepers though.
They got cell phones.
Then there was that one Foxy Brown song in it, which means it had to be in the 90s. So
I loved that each character, like, they kind of had their own song. Because, like, there's a lot of scenes where there's a character in a car listening to some music, and it's like the song is reflective of what they're going through or what's happening in the movie. Jackie with the, like, 110th Street or whatever song.
Oh yeah, that they play at the last scene.
They play at the end. They play it earlier in the movie too, and then like with Max
in the very intro with her.
Yep,
when she's walking through the airport.
That's right. Yep, and then when Jackie introduces the Delphonics to Max Cherry, that becomes his theme song because it makes him think of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so like, and then there's also a scene where like Ordell is also in the car listening to his own music. So they use the music really well in this movie.
Everybody loves music in this movie too.
Yep.
It's just like everybody's like into music. Like what's her face was into music, in the car with Lewis, and he was just like, "Can you turn down?" She's like, I like it. She's like tapping to it, but she's not like in time with it. She's just obnoxious.
Shit. Yeah, she was fun. Poor Melanie. She did kind of turn into an asshole during the heist.
Yeah, it's kind of just seemed like she was over all of Ordell shit because she throughout the movie she's just making little jabs and like talking to Lewis like he's
the whole answering the phone thing in the beginning. Yeah, when you first introduced to her and Ordell. You're gonna get that phone, and she picks it up and goes, "Hello, it's for you." And I'm like, "Oh, this fucking, she's got an attitude to her." It was good.
Yep.
And then ends up being true. Then they bring that joke back later when they come back from shopping. Ordell goes, "Don't worry, I'll get it." And he goes over and picks up the phone, and it's somebody else. I forget who it was, but
I guess I didn't catch that. That is good.
Good callback, yeah.
Yeah. I wrote foot shot.
Oh,
where was the foot shot?
There was a lot of Melanie feet in this movie.
Oh, there was. Yes, there was. Wasn't there?
Yeah. But did we see Jackie Brown's feet?
She were putting her toes on his drink or something like that.
Yep, I definitely remember that.
Yeah, it's true. Always a foot shot.
Oh, here's one. Why is Robert De Niro, Lewis, rocking that chair so much? Is it anxiety?
During the
all right, there's a
Sharonda
scene.
thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sharonda's doing this dance thing for him, and he's just like in this rocking chair, like moving, like he wants to get out of there. What was that about?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. Like, I don't know if he was liking it or if he was just feeling weird and awkward. Yeah, it was.
That was
a weird
his
scene.
stash house. Like that's where he was staying was with Sharonda.
Yeah.
So he's just stuck
with
dealing with it.
Simone,
He's just
yeah.
weirded out,
Or Simone, sorry, yeah.
Yep.
Sharonda was the crackhead that was just
Yep.
fucking part like that time. What do you fucking Ordell says, I'm gonna send the right girl, I'm gonna send no crackhead, and then the first thing that happens during the deal is fucking crackhead comes up and sits down at the table.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. She was a hot fucking mess. No idea what's going on, where she is, what's going.
Yeah.
I also wrote Max Cherry when we're first introduced. Well, when he's first introduced to Jackie Brown, he's reading a book. It's called Berlin Game. I was like, is that a real book? It's a real book. It's a book by Len Dayton, written in Germany or something like that. In the 80s, early 80s, and it's about a middle-aged intelligence officer working for the British Secret Intelligence Service, M16. Berlin Game is part of the Game, Set, and Match trilogy, being succeeded by Mexico Set and London Match, and followed by the Hook and Line and Sinker trilogy and the final Faith, Hope, and Charity trilogy. So this it's this whole big to-do thing. So like it's a pretty successful book line, right? But this guy's reading this book and about a middle-aged guy, detective. So it's kind of cool because like Tarantino doesn't just give him a book. It's like a real book that this guy
right. It makes sense.
That sounds like a Max Cherry kind of book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know. So I just like love that shit because he planted that little thing, and now I know about this whole series, and it's a successful thing. So, and I looked into this and said Tarantino had at one point expressed interest in adopting the Game, Set, Match trilogy film. Cool. So, yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting that he had a little idea there. He was playing.
That's a cool little detail.
For himself. You got the details, the fine details, and this kind of stuff. Should we go through the heist?
I think so. I mean, I think
you got some confusion in there, right?
That's the main meat of the movie, and that's what it's all leading up to.
Once you kind of
climax.
The second half,
the first half, you're learning who these characters are and how they're all getting invested, and right. But then Jackie gets this idea where like I'm done with Ordell. So he's a paranoid guy. He's dangerous. He will kill. But he's got the money. He's got access to the money. He wants to pull his money, and she wants to rip him off. And she has Max. Why does she come up with just explain this whole heist to me?
She's playing three different sides here. So she's trying to not get any.
She keeps telling the truth,
right,
to everybody. She's letting them all, which is interesting. Like she's like not even lying.
Not all the truth, though.
No, but enough. That's like crazy.
So she's trying to avoid like jail time with the cops. She's trying to get rid of Ordell, and she's trying to get the money also. Like she sees she's not originally trying to get the money, but she sees an opportunity where like there's this $500,000 on the table, and the cops are only expecting to get this $50,000, right? So like they don't really care about this other $500,000. Ordell wants his money back, so she's like, okay, we'll go through with this plan with the cops. Like they only want the $50,000. I'll get the rest of the $500,000 and give it to you. But she sees an opportunity with Max where he can help her out, so where they can essentially just go away scot-free with the $500,000. So like there's a lot of moving parts here, but she was able to satisfy the cops, lead Ordell into a trap, and then get away scot-free with his $500,000. Which there's a lot of moving pieces here.
Right, but how did Max get? What was wrong with how did he get used? He seemed like he wanted to help her just because, and she
Well,
wanted to
there
see
was-
how far he would go with her.
did.
Yeah, there was that one scene in the mall where she was asking him, like, you know, if you saw there's a shopping bag with all this money in it, and you knew, like, no strings attached, it didn't belong to anyone, nobody would miss it, would you take it? And he, you know, considered that question, and he said, yeah, I would. So I think that was the turning point where he's like, okay, I'm in, you know. So like that's where she brought him in on her plan, and she was able to use him to get, you know, Ordell's money. So
he assisted, like, you know.
He
did. She used him because he
did the assist.
He only took a little percentage of it too. Like he didn't take.
She wanted him to take more. Yeah, she was like, yeah.
What did he take, like $25,000 or something like that?
He took 10% of the $500,000, so it was yeah, 50,000.
Okay, yeah, 50. Okay, 50. Okay, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
For walking into a dressing room, grabbing a bag, and walking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was gonna say the part that is tricky is because you don't get all this information that Eric just put on a platter for us. Like you get it piecemeal, little by little, and the main part where the deal goes down, I think this part felt the most Tarantino-y to me, is when they go story by story and then they jump from
the different
time
perspectives.
to time,
I love
so you
that.
can see
That
all the
was
different
fun.
angles that are happening during it, because you don't know. The first time you go through, you're confused. The second time you go through, you're like, oh, okay, that's a little interesting, but how the fuck has this happened? And then the third time you see it, you're like, oh, fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And then
it all comes together in the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. The middle part, just a lot of planning and kind of setting things up it's a transition. I thought that was like the weakest part personally. I think that's when I was watching it the one time, it was late and I fell asleep, and I was just like, all right, I'll just come back when there's a lot of talking in this one, which is fine.
Yeah.
I think when you watch Tarantino, you know there's going to be talking, which is cool. I just fell asleep. So watching it fresh this time, I don't know. I mean, trying to think what happened in the middle that was interesting. It needed to happen. It's just that like that third act did feel, or that second half or whatever, felt like a Tarantino.
Definitely. Yeah, a lot of the middle portion was like Jackie talking to the cops and like trying to set, like, because they did the trial run first of the, you know, of the whole exchange with the money.
Okay, yeah.
And then that didn't go down right, because the cops caught up to Sharon. It was like, there's no money in this bag. What the fuck, Jackie? So they did it again, and they were a little bit more suspicious of her. So like, yeah, the middle was like setting up the plan, and then the third act was just executing everything and showing all the different perspectives. But yeah,
it's a tangled web that was woven.
I was waiting for some people to start dropping like flies, because I was like, nah, there's no way. I mean, it is a Tarantino movie still, so not everybody is not gonna go off happily ever after in this. So like, I think
how many deaths are there? There's Belmont.
Beaumont, first one, and I think
Beaumont, sorry.
I think the next death after that is Melanie, all the way at the end.
Melanie,
and then Louis.
Yep, and then Louis, and then Ordell.
Ordell, just the four.
Yeah, so like,
bang, bang, boom.
Yeah.
Which those three happen pretty well in succession at the end, but like.
Ordell's death is kind of boring, but
yeah, I agree.
I think that's on purpose. I think that's on purpose.
I think
he wanted to do that to him.
Right.
I think he wanted him to have a very glorified.
Yeah, right.
You didn't get to see.
Well, there wasn't even like some sort of. I was expecting, being Tarantino, I was expecting some sort of Mexican standoff with three people pointing guns at each other, kind of like Reservoir Dogs, where you have like the standoff of everybody pointing guns at each other and who's gonna shoot who.
And I thought Jackie was gonna shoot Ordell, because she was practicing before he came in with like the gun in the drawer. So like maybe she was doing that just in case she had to, but like you said, it was kind of anticlimactic. It would have been better.
I think she was on a high.
Yeah,
I think she was on a high. I think she knew everything's going to plan, and all I got to do is just call this motherfucker in. But I can also shoot his ass. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I'm fuck this guy up. So I think she was just.
Yeah, you're probably right.
She's kind of beaten up, right? Like when we're first introduced to Jackie Brown, she's like this, attractive woman, classy. She's got her thing together, and she's like slowly going to the next like flight or whatever, and all of a sudden she has to kind of hustle, and she's just always chasing, always in a rush, and always trying to get out of things, and she should just never sit down and relax. So you can tell from her mistakes and where she's at, this woman's exhausted. She just wants to be done and move on. So you see her hit her pretty much her rock bottom. She's in prison. It looked horrible. She's out. This guy's like genuinely a good dude. And she's just like, I like this guy. And he's like, how do you like your coffee? And he's like, Max is like, yeah, I like it black, So, there's a little bit of flirting.
Said it like that.
He said, yeah, I think he said,
she said she didn't have cream. He didn't say, I like it black. There's no head wobble.
What? All right. But that's what he was saying.
Maybe you read it. Now that I want to see it again.
But anyways, I thought there was some instant flirting going on between them. And
makes the ending
I
dumb.
thought that was well written.
The ending I didn't.
No,
like.
I think he can't trust her, dude. He can't trust her. He's like, listen,
she gave him
young,
the
you got a new life.
To like
young. She's like 10 years younger than him. That's it. He's in his
50s.
She's in her 40s.
He said he's 57. I don't believe that for shit.
Get out of here.
That's got to be in the 60s.
No.
Oh, look up his IMDb. They'll probably able to show you his age. But ask ChatGPT, how old was he? And how old was Max Cherry's actor in Jackie Brown? I bet that actor is like 60, 65, 64.
Robert Forster. I want to say Foster.
Yeah, that's a cool name, Forster.
Yeah, she gave him a chance to come with her, for Max to come with her at the end. But yeah, like you said, I don't think he could trust her. He wanted to, like, obviously he was like,
he saw what she's capable of. He was like, damn, girl.
It was scary. It was scary
Smart.
for him, and it scared him away. And like, he was worried about.
Dude, she's a good actress.
Deceptive. Yeah,
as a character, like,
right.
And not an actress.
Like I said,
like
she was playing
like
3 different parts.
Everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
We would sometimes like the police would leave and she'd have that moment where she'd break down, smoking her cigarette, and she would cry.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd usually have moments where she's like either about to lose it or she is losing it, but then she has to get it back together because she's got to put this facade on that I'm cool and I got to put it together. And then she finally does. So when she's in the car riding out, she's just like very proud of herself because she can finally.
She's relieved, like she's almost like in tears.
Live the life that.
It's just she's feels that relief, like the pressure is
very
finally
empowering movie,
over.
probably for women. Yeah,
I did write that down too. It's cool to see. Like Kill Bill was a female empowering movie. Django was an empowering movie for men, I guess, as well. This kind of is the other side. It says Robert Forster is 56 years old when he filmed Jackie Brown in 97. So he was 56. He said he was 56 or 57 in the movie.
Yeah.
But when he shows his ID to Jackie Brown, it says 1948, which means he was only 46 or 47, really. Unless it's a mistake.
That's weird.
So
yeah,
it's under the movie mistakes subreddit. So
interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, I don't know. I just feel like they did. It's a good character evolution for Jackie Brown.
Yes.
From going from like this woman who's just like can't get her footing, and then she just comes up with this plan. Very smart. But Ordell, on the other side, is not. He's put together. He has a line. He says, it was almost my quote. He says, like, I might be a dumbass. What does he say? He says,
that was my quote.
My ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumbass.
Yep. That would have been my quote.
Yeah, so I thought, he's street smart, and that's what everybody says is like the guy's not bright.
He moves his mouth when he reads. Like, that's what Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie.
I heard that. I was like,
on him the whole movie.
Pretty fucking good. Yeah. Fucking Melanie.
Dave's a Melanie fan for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My kind of gal. Just getting ripped and watching movies on the beach all day. Fuck.
Yep.
Sounds good. I do agree that this is one of the more underrated Tarantino films, but at the same time, doesn't really feel like a Tarantino film at the same time. But it has elements of Tarantino.
It's definitely more talky, more like planning and.
But his movies are usually talky.
They are usually talky,
right.
but
I don't know if it's like that character
this
to
was
character, long dialogue scenes,
Yeah,
or
and
I don't know what it is.
I feel like Tarantino movies usually have more tension throughout. This had like tension at the end, like with the whole heist scene. There was tension there, but again, it still wasn't like I wasn't like on the edge of my seat, like, oh shit, someone's gonna die or get caught or stuff like this.
When Max is walking out of that bag out of the department store, I was expecting Ordell to fucking jump.
Well, he was
out
even
of
watching
corner.
the door, like to make sure he was good.
Yeah, he saw him and Jackie talking in the mall. Remember, like a couple scenes earlier when he saw him walking through the mall.
Yep.
I thought that Ordell would have put 1 and 2 together beforehand,
right,
and was waiting to be be double-crossed. But
I expected Max to die.
Dumbass didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
I did.
That's the key. Is like there usually in Tarantino there's tension throughout the entire thing, but like this one not as much.
I did like a thing that Ordell did in this movie, which was kind of have some kind of sympathy towards Melanie, like how
he was sad,
when she died, like he didn't like that.
No,
he acted like she ain't nothing. Like when he's talking to Lewis about like, oh, did you think that was my girlfriend? You had sex with her? Did you feel bad? It was like, huh? They're laughing. Like he talks about her like she's just property.
Yeah,
but he treats her like shit in most of the scenes they have together. But it's almost like, but I love you, but I treat you like shit kind of thing. And then when he finds out Lewis killed her, it's like, I guess you had to do it. But he doesn't let that go.
No.
You can see him kill it and be okay with it. But with her, he was like, he killed Lewis because he killed Melanie.
That was part of it for sure. That definitely fueled it, I think. But yeah,
like, there's a lot going down right there too, because you're $450,000 short on a delivery,
$500,000, right?
And then he said that he saw Max there. Yeah, the Melanie thing.
Yep.
Basically, he told him to calm down, and I was like,
yeah,
and then bang.
Yep.
Oh, I love though that he like pauses and he's just thinking. He can tell that he's thinking all the different possibilities. It's a long shot where he's just like thinking.
Yeah, I like that too.
And you're like, man, what is he? I mean, Lewis is dead. He's toast.
Yeah,
he fucked up. He should not have killed her. He's like, he should have just punched her. Like I don't think he should have done this stuff. I also don't think he should be killing each other, robbing each other. But he should have punched her instead of killing her,
or just stop being such a dick to her.
And she wouldn't say, Brandon.
That's what I should. I'm saying that he's a bad guy, so I'm not like saying like as a human being he should have just like ignored her. Not.
I mean, Lewis started. He was treating her like shit the whole time, and so she was giving it back to him.
Oh, she was dicking around in the bathroom getting ready. She was fucking her. She was fucking pushing buttons already.
Under his, she was under his skin. So I could just. I mean, this is the bad guy, right? But like he fucked up by killing her, though. Like.
Yeah.
And if or not killing her, like they didn't really know because Ordell was like, well, how do you know she's dead? Because if she survives, she will name us and let everybody about us. So he was mad about that too.
I think she's dead, mostly dead.
Oh yeah. Is she dead or not? She's dead.
Yeah. You'll understand mostly dead when you see Princess Bride. We got to add that to the list.
Yep, put it on the list, baby.
All right, is there? I don't know. What do you guys think? You wanna?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm good. Like it was a fun ride. Like the subject matter fit Tarantino kind of perfectly. Yeah. Like that. I know he loves like the 70s blaxploitation kind of films, and the soundtrack.
And Pam Grier was known from that. That's what he liked about. He likes not washed up, but like he likes forgotten actors. He's got that little list, and he's like, man, you know what? I want her. She is kind of like that as an actress, kind of beyond all that stuff, and you were used for black exploitation, and now you're kind of a forgotten actress. Let's get you in this role. He's got a great eye for casting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was fun though. It fit it with like all the heist stuff. Maybe some of the dialogue or like twists and turns it took didn't feel like as murdery as we're used to with Tarantino or shit like that. But no, it was a fun one. I kind of kicking myself for not turning that on Fredonia campus TV back in the day.
You know what? No, because like you got to have an old Tarantino movie waiting for you in your later years. You know, you didn't watch them all right away. You got to get a freshie.
That's true.
Later on, think of it like that.
It's my last. There's no more.
Did you guys? Yeah. Did you think there was anything with the color blue? It seemed kind of significant throughout the movie because they always made blue as a very specific blue, the very royal blue.
I mean, yeah,
and it's on
Jackie's
her
flight
a lot.
Uniform, yeah.
But that blue is also throughout the movie. It's not like dark blue, light blue, or anything like. It's that blue, and it's on things in the background or on other people, or it's like a patch.
I didn't even notice that. I wasn't paying attention.
So, but it kind of fades away by the end of the movie. You don't see blue. I feel like at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if anybody
could represent
about the music.
Jackie's sadness or
Jackie moving on from her old life,
right? Yeah,
of
the heaviness of her
new Jackie.
I think there's like two shots. The first shot of her, she's wearing the blue suit.
Yep.
And the background's not blue. I think it's another color, and she's just
tile
across
airport wall.
Right.
Yeah, and then later on they do that. They repeat that shot, but now it's a blue wall. She's not blue. So I don't know. Maybe somebody could look into that and tell me what's going on there. But I'm always looking at like the uses of color in music and just like what are you trying to show me or telling me without telling me throughout the story. So it could be just like her shedding her old self and not being that version of her anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I watched it. Glad that I filled that Tarantino hole. Yeah, great music, great cast, great story. It's a long one, but
what would you? It is long. I was
gonna say before we jump, I just wanted to see if you guys could rate this now that we've filled all our Tarantino holes. Where would you put this top 5? I don't need an order or anything like this, but would this go?
I mean, there's only
top
8 Tarantino movies.
2, 3,
9,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm the bad kind of Quentin Tarantino fan. Yeah, I really like the safe ones, like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. Django.
My favorites are Kill Bill and Django. Inglourious Basterds. Yeah, my favorites are Kill Bill's, Django, and Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah. So this is good. It's just not top 5.
I would put it. Of the ones I've seen, I would put it probably lower end of the list.
Okay,
but that doesn't mean it's bad by any means.
The goods are so good with Tarantino. So
I think I'm more of a fan of the over the top Tarantino style.
Okay.
Now, if you're a woman who wants to have an empowering movie, but can handle some kind of MFs in it, you know, like
a lot of MFs.
It's not sexualized in any way. There's a sex scene, but it's like not sexual in any way. It's kind of like awkwardly.
Yeah, it is awkward.
The way they
kind of
did
gross.
It. But like Pam Grier,
you got any beers?
Never has anything sexual happen to her in the.
It's so funny. Yeah. Sorry,
but Pam Grier is the main character, and she doesn't do any of that. She doesn't have to wear anything sexual. She doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a strong
She was walking around in that robe. That robe had me.
Oh, that's true.
Had me going.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just kidding. She's still hot, but
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I think we can wrap this act up, and then we'll come back after this. A little quick break with a very quick game of trivia. Right after this.
Did not do it, baby. Did not.
And we are back with a little trivia. Just a quick little 5-question quiz about our own Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
Sammy Sam.
Like I said, 5 questions, multiple choice. Whoever gets the most right.
Are we alternating or are we competing?
You're competing. Yeah, so each of you will say
a buzzer type game.
No, not buzzer. Each of you will get to just guess an answer. It's a multiple choice.
All right. Sounds good. Put me in, coach.
But we'll alternate with who goes,
first.
Who answers first? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Deal.
All right. Well, to decide who goes first, I'm thinking a number between 1 and 100.
88.
Brandon?
51.
It was 66. So Brandon, you were closer.
Well, that was a lot of math right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that was quick math. Good job, Eric.
All right. So first question number 1. Knowing that Samuel L. Jackson is an actor, what surprising impediment did he develop in his childhood that he had to learn to get over? Was it dyslexia, stuttering, alopecia, or vertigo? Brandon, what say you?
Dyslexia.
Brandon says dyslexia. Dave?
Vertigo.
What are you typing over there?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm writing down the answers right here.
Oh, okay.
Dyslexia,
All right.
stuttering.
It sounds like you're Googling
vertigo.
shit over there.
No.
What is stuttering?
I don't think he would make fun of stuttering because alopecia, isn't that a skin thing? Alopecia?
I'm throwing that one in there to throw you off.
And vertigo. I don't know. I'll go different from Brandon. I'll go with vertigo. I'll go D.
All right. D, vertigo. It was actually stuttering. Samuel L. Jackson.
Really?
Yes, he overcame a stutter.
Oh,
Similarly
shit.
to Marilyn Monroe, Hugh Grant, James Earl Jones, and Nicole Kidman all had a stutter. Which is, crazy.
Really? So he could have been an actor going, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought I remember him making fun of somebody stuttering in Pulp Fiction, but I think I'm thinking of English motherfucker.
That's right.
Do you speak it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did I start? Yeah, something like that. So I
stutter?
assumed that he wouldn't make fun of stuttering. But...
What?
Did I stutter, motherfucker?
All right.
But an actor can, if you're acting,
they
like
can
it's not anything.
overcome
It's
it.
not. You're not being.
Know.
You can do it. No, I'm just saying, like as an actor, you can do whatever you want because it's just acting. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So he can. If he can
Some actors wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Some actors would.
Yeah, there's like that one actor who's like he won't be in any leading roles because a lot of leading roles have you kiss another woman. He says, my lips are only for my wife. He's like in movies, and it's just like, and I'm like, I mean, like I love my wife more than anything in the world, but if Natalie Portman is my co-star and I have to kiss her in the scene, like I'm gonna kiss her.
I'm not.
Let's be honest. Like actors, you're playing fucking grown up pretend. Like
you're doing grown up.
Don't act like you're fucking curing cancer. You're playing pretend.
Right.
So
like you're not above everybody. You're playing pretend. Come on.
All right. Well, both of you got a big fat 0 on that one. So Dave, you're up first on this one. Samuel Jackson attended Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. There he found his passion after attending a class on public speaking. For which subject did he originally attend and want to get his degree in? Was it astrophysics, political science, chemical engineering, or marine biology?
Oh, sorry, can you say those again? Astrophysics,
political science, chemical engineering, or marine biology?
What would Sam Jackson do? I'm going to say political science.
All right. Brandon, say you.
That was mine, so I guess I'll do marine biology.
Brandon, you were right. It was marine biology. Yeah. It's crazy,
Sam.
right? That's
like,
cool.
Motherfucking whales are motherfucking
They're fucking awesome.
Right? You know that's not a motherfucking fish. It's a motherfucking mammal. You see, the thing
Look at
started
the
in the water,
motherfucking dorsal
then
fin
went
on this motherfucker.
land, back in the fucking ocean again, motherfucker. That's crazy ass shit.
All right, Brandon's up 1.
That was a horrible Sam Jackson impersonation.
That's fine.
I gotta really work on that.
Yeah, you got the motherfuckers right.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you
got to get a little more anger in there.
All right, back to Brandon. Samuel L. Jackson appeared in a few independent productions before he began to take more mainstream roles. What, however, prevented him from becoming a Broadway actor? Something that many other actors
too much swearing
with. No.
Could not stop saying fuck.
Yeah, what, however, prevented him from becoming a Broadway actor? Something that I'll give you a clue here. Something that John Belushi, Whitney Houston, Robert Downey Jr., and Drew Barrymore all struggled with too. The death. Okay, this is a dumb question. Death of his mother, unplanned pregnancy, homelessness, or cocaine addiction.
What was the third one? Homelessness?
Yes.
Yes, it's either 3 or 4. So I'm gonna go with cocaine.
All right.
Oh, that's the good one. I want to say pregnancy, but I'm assuming Sam Jackson can't get pregnant.
Right.
So
Well, he could
I'm
get
gonna
someone
go...
pregnant.
No, that's not it. Death of mother, pregnancy, homelessness, or cocaine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want Brandon to get too far ahead of me here, but whatever. I'll go with homelessness.
Yeah, homelessness is my other. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cocaine.
I knew it. Seems like it would fit him well.
Yes, it was cocaine addiction. Yeah, rereading that, I'm like, okay, this is dumb. What? Because like,
who were the other people? Belushi,
Whitney Houston, Robert Downey Jr., and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one. Yeah.
All right. So
Drew Barrymore was a cokehead.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess so.
She survived. Huh? She survived Hollywood, man. Like she was a young, cute little girl, and they threw her in, and then they did like the sexual stuff with her in her teenage years, and they really put her through stuff, and she came out pretty fucking normal, dude. For her.
All right, it's a talk show. Yeah, sure.
Dave, you got 2 more questions.
Just experience
to get a chance.
I don't watch our talk show, so I can't even speak to that. Dave, you wearing that freaking outfit that you're wearing and watching Drew Barrymore's TV show? Oh, this is better than Ellen.
I love it.
All right, you got a chance to tie, Dave, with these last 2 here. It's back to you. So, as of 2025, in how many films has Samuel L. Jackson had a leading role?
Oh shit!
43, 66, 75, or 101?
Whoa. 44, 43, 66,
75, 101.
101. A leading role?
Yes, a leading role.
Shit.
Leading role and or voice actor is how they qualified it, but yeah.
I'll go, well, it's been a while. I'll go with 75.
All right. Brandon?
How many movies has he been in?
Yes, as a leading role.
Leading role.
He has been in over 150 films, but this is specifically leading role.
Hey, what was your number?
Or voice actor.
I picked 75.
I want to go a little bit lower than that. What was the next one?
So it's 43, 66, 75, and 101.
I think he does a lot of not leading. I think he's actually he does a lot, which I think 60 is still a lot, but I think he's also done a lot of just being like in it. But
well, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the grand
60.
scheme of the Jedi. Mace Windu really is a main leading character, so technically, no.
Right. Henceforth, why they picked the purple color to really signify that he was a leading. No, I'm gonna go with 66.
66. 66 is correct.
Come on! Damn it!
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. That's a little massive number.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
mine is only 11 higher.
Another fun fact here related to that one. He is also the highest grossing mainstream actor of all time or whatever.
What?
Yeah. So he's grossed over $27 billion for all the movies that he's been in.
I guess they're crossing they're counting Avengers.
Yes. Which another question I didn't pick was like how many times has he reprised his role as Nick Fury, and it was 7 times.
7.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson, number 2. Anybody got a guess at number 2?
I just looked at the list, but I forgot who it was.
Probably hold on. It's either Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise.
No and no.
Oh.
It's a female.
I don't remember it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, bingo. Yeah. Eric got it. Scarlett
Johansson?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They gave us 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them have Avengers Endgame on their
That makes sense.
as their top grossing film. So
that makes sense.
Robert Downey Jr. is number 3.
All right. Last
good
question.
For Sam Jackson.
Yeah,
good for him.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. It was cool.
Minus the hair.
We
in
all
this one.
we all like we all like him, right? Like everybody likes him, right? Like
Absolutely.
Mostly, right? Like usually when he's in something, you're like, man, it's gonna be Sam Jackson. It's like Harrison Ford. Like Harrison Ford is a miserable, cranky guy in his movies. Like you like the person that they are and how they act.
You're right. You're expecting Sam Jackson to be Sam Jackson.
It's not like his
I like his vulgarity. I like his cursing. You know, I like his attitude. You know, it's usually those are the kind of movies that I gravitate towards.
Yeah, I'm not going to see him play some like Shakespearean role or
he's got a British accent. I believe, motherfucker, that you have some fucking snakes on this airplane.
Right.
Motherfucker. Like, it's not going to happen.
No.
That would be fucking hilarious. Sam Jackson is in, and he's like fucking British.
That would be
snakes in the loo.
In the loo,
like Australian.
Crikey,
dude! Come on, Sam, you can do it.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, Brandon won this one, but there's one more question for Pride.
Oh, please. Let me get one right.
Back to Brandon. Samuel L. Jackson was born in 1948 in which U.S. city? Washington, D.C., Atlanta, New York City, or Chicago?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with either Atlanta or New York City. So I'm gonna go with New York City.
Atlanta.
You're both incorrect.
Come on!
It was Washington, D.C.
DC?
Yes, it was Washington, D.C.
That felt so weird when you said, really?
Yeah, yeah. He went to college in Atlanta, Georgia, but yes, he was born
That's what
in
threw me off there.
DC.
I knew I was so confident about it because I heard Atlanta earlier, and I was like, "Oh, I got this one."
Yep. That would make sense for Samuel L. Jackson, but yeah.
Sam Jackson, part of the Summer of Sam. You cannot.
That's right.
You cannot do Summer of Sam
is
without.
Right. And there was so many to choose from too, but like this one felt good because we haven't, like Dave and I haven't seen it, and Brandon, you haven't seen it in a while, so like, you know.
Yeah, just the first half. So it was awesome.
There was a lot of Sam.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Good Summer of Sam so far.
Who's our next Sam? Is it Sam Neill?
I think it's Sam Elliott with
Sam Elliott.
What was it? I was just looking at it.
Big Lebowski?
The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Which I'm super excited for because it'll be my first time.
Dude, it's like you have to see Big Lebowski.
No, I'm really excited to see
Everybody has to see that movie.
It's been a while.
I haven't seen it. It's been a while. Yeah. I've been waiting.
It's gonna be a good one.
I've had to see that.
Wait,
if you like John Goodman, dude,
he's
amazing in it. He's the scene stealer. He's so fucking good.
Yeah,
excellent movie. Okay,
I'm pumped.
And then after that is Sam Neill.
Sam
right?
Neill with Event Horizon.
We have Event Horizon.
Dude, that is a trip.
Yep, that's
so cool. That's awesome. A random something. That's good for Halloween actually. So. That's cool that we're gonna be. That's cool. All right, is that it? Those are the big.
Those were our July too. We'll have a catch up in there too somewhere when we get around to it between vacations and soccer and baseball games and bullshit.
Yeah, it's summertime. Nomads are busy in the summer
coming up. Yep. So,
okay.
Successful Summer of Sam so far. That was nice alliteration there. Successful Summer of Sam so far. Yeah.
Go to our if you're listening to this, you can definitely go to the nomadsoffantasy.com. Eric makes a curated playlist based on some of our themes. Like we did a Year of Bruce, when we found out that Bruce was dealing with onset dementia. I think he had.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we dedicated a whole year to that. So there's a lot of episodes with Bruce Willis. this, we're doing Summer of Sam, so all the episodes will be together on our website.
Yeah, I should get the. I don't think I did make a category for Arnold, so I should do that as well because we did have
the
Summer of
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger. So yeah,
Summer of Schwarzenegger. I enjoy typing that up.
Yep, done some Arnold ones.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of our website, we also just refreshed mapgame.com. So I don't know if you're listening to this episode, you might as well just check out some of the stuff we have going on. We haven't talked about it in a while, but it's a cool website. If you play video games, sometimes video games have a map. So you hit like a certain button, and your map pulls up, whatever that is, right? Well, you look at that map a lot throughout the game, hours throughout the game, and maybe you really know it and you just haven't seen it in a while. So every day, you have a new map. You zoom in, take a guess at what it is. Every time you get it wrong, it zooms out and reveals more. Kind of like Wordle. Map game, really fun. I think it's great.
Go play.
Yep. Whatmapgame.com. You want to play that?
Bingo.
Yep. Daily game, so refreshes every day. Go check it out. It's fun. And you can play previous maps as well. So like there's a whole backlog of maps that you can play. So it'll keep you busy for a while.
Another thing. If you really can't get enough of us, TikTok. We have like clips there. I've done like mini reviews there, opinion pieces on there. I still use TikTok for our account, and well, I'm the one with the hot takes, I guess.
Stir the pot.
You can also go and not argue, but not even debate, but like we'll have conversations in our Discord.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find our Discord link on our website. Basically just the nomadsafantasy.com/discord. But
Bingo.
I don't know, TikTok, YouTube, Discord,
youtube.com/@nomadsafantasy. If you want to see video versions of the podcast and all the shorts and everything, we put those up there as well. So yeah, we got lots of content out there for you. If like Brandon said, if you can't get enough of us, there's plenty of us out there. So check us out. Yeah, nomadsafantasy.com/discord. If you want to chat with us. But yeah, I think that's all we got for this one. For this edition of the Summer of Sam. So we'll see you next time with a Big Lebowski. And as always,
press the money, Lebowski.
I know. I realize Eric doesn't know what I'm doing.
Save it.
Yeah, some money.
As always, safe travels, Nomad.
Motherfucking money, motherfucker.